Alrighty, hey TCAS. So we are in the bus right now. I haven't done a show in the bus in a really long time. So I am heading to a reading of one of my plays, new plays called Care. It's going to be its first official reading with actors. So maybe I'll bring you with me to check out the reading. Maybe we can interview some of the actors and get a sense of, their place in the world. I'm just super excited. I went to the library this morning because I was too excited for the reading, and I had to return a book. So I returned a book. I got 3 more books. I paid my overdue fees, so I am all set to go. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Brought to you by Skyflakes.
My name is Maxwell Corpus. Here in this wonderful home of Christopher Aguilar. And I'm eating Skyflakes. Hey!
All right.
And hi, my name is Ted Hike, and I've been playing a dying man who hadn't quite died as of the time of the end of the play, but then he did die, so now I'm dead.
You gave away the ending!
Oh, I take it back. He actually survives and goes on to enjoy another day.
There you go.
So this is the play. Ted made folders and copies for everyone. So I'm gonna keep this folder
Trooper.
and do all new drafts of it,
Yeah.
and we could when we stage it and everything, it's just gonna be amazing because we already have folders. So thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
So how does this work? So I wrote the play actually with and cue my classmates.
Hey.
Introduce yourself to my TCAS tentpoles.
Hey guys, my name is Yilong Liu. I'm a writer, and I'm really glad to be here to read the stage direction for this play today.
So, Elong and I were in class together, in Prince's class. Shout out to Prince. And I began writing this play called Care, and it's very close to my real experience with my real best friend, Chuck. And so I created these characters, Gerald and Francis, to sort of reflect what I learned from, being with Chuck. Now, it's far from, the experiences these characters face are far from what I actually experienced, but because I was in the class with Elong, we soon discovered that the journeys that each character can take in this short amount of time can be what? What do you learn from these characters?
Let's start from other folks.
My character is kind of curious. We need to talk about my character. What do you learn from the characters? The character talks about the end joy, but the truth of the matter in the present draft, he ain't very joyful. He's sarcastic and funny, and he may be looking for joy, but he doesn't seem to have found it. So I'm not sure what's intended, but that's my impression.
I see. I could find the joy in Gerald just a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's true. How about you, Maxwell? What did you learn?
I learned that Francis is very passionate about one, trying to find what his true purpose is, and once he has a sort of a sign of what that can be, he goes for it full out. He does the situation that he's put in and taking care of his friend. He's not super willing at first to be a caretaker, but I think over this experience, he really learns that this might be a calling for him as far as really truly caring for someone and being there for someone. I think in this sort of current state, he's ambitious, he's full of heart, he's a bit sassy, and
That's what Elon said the first reading. He's like, right? Did you think Francis was sassy? And I did not think that.
Yeah.
I didn't write it in that way, but he's like, I think this character is sassy.
and he is young. He really believes that he was trying to find a full purpose, but once he's facing mortality in front of him, things sort of shift around, I think, about what he believes. But that's again, yeah, this is just the first sort of take of it. As I continue to eat, sorry, I'm like
Skyflix, brought to you by Skyflix.
Yes.
How about you? What are thoughts you want to share with my audience?
Well, I have like a couple of notes. I can talk to you like.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But how about if you wanted to tell my audience about coming out to watch the show one day? Well, how would you persuade them to come?
Yeah, like I said, this is a really important story. It's not your typical younger Asian man and older Caucasian male play. It's really different. Yeah.
Nice. Cool. All right. So I encourage you, if you want to write, as I said before, then just write. Even if it's just one word, get it down on paper or on your computer, because if you keep writing, then magic can happen. And that's definitely what happened today. What I learned, I wouldn't even look at the script. I would just watch these lovely actors. Oh my gosh, especially during your monologue. Oh, that was so good. And yours as well. You really went there, so that's pretty cool, because I imagine the day.
Suggestion.
Yeah, for the audience?
Come see it, because there are two things that'd be interesting to see when you finally see the play. One, it's clearly a play about a relationship between an older man and a younger man. It's a to the extent that any relationship is non-sexual, it's non-sexual. But it has libido going through it all the time. So it'll be interesting to see how that evolves. The older man, I believe, my impression is, and I don't know if it'll turn out this way, is somebody who wants to join the parade, who never let go enough to join the parade. And and so this young man he's with is part of the parade. And you see a lot of banter go back and forth that really comes from the older man wanting to be part of what the younger man has, and never really ever, as he grew up, having the guts to do that, because he was in an earlier age when being gay was not as easy. But at the end of the show, he talks about it to his mother, and you should come see just that speech. It's very good.
Well, I'm excited.
Written so well.
Oh, stop pulling my arm or leg. All right, say bye to everyone. Bye.
Adieu.
Peace.
Bye.
Love it. I want to encourage you to keep writing. If you are thinking about writing, then just write. Like if you're literally thinking about writing plays, books, short stories, screenplays, then just write it. Like, even if it's like a word, like write it. That's my advice. I'm a very, very new playwright, and so far that's my advice. So, and apologies in advance. My medicine has a side effect of tremors, so when I hold my phone, it's pretty shaky, and so forgive me for having such a shaky phone or camera. I should get one of those Steadicam like holders or something for my phone. That'd be really cool. I'm glad I said, well, it's shaking like that because I'm on the bus. That's not like my whole hand, for the record.
Hey you guys, if you like what you see and you're enjoying it, go ahead and subscribe right here.
Or you can watch another episode right here.
Enjoy.